Jim retired 18 months ago at 66, after 42 years as a project manager. Good pension, decent savings, finally free. Month 6. Gained 18 pounds. Stopped shaving daily. Month 12. Depression diagnosis. Watches TV 7 hours per day. Month 18. Wife tells friends she's worried he'll be dead within 5 years. Jim did everything right, and retirement is killing him. Not because he's weak, because the system designed it that way. The trap you can't see until it closes. Here's why Jim couldn't leave at 55, even though he wanted to. Pension vesting. Full benefits don't kick in until 62. Leave at 55, lose $800 per month for life. Healthcare. Employer coverage until 65, then Medicare. Leave earlier, pay $2,000 per month for private insurance. Peak earnings. Made $68,000 at 45. Made $102,000 at 60. Leaving early means walking away from highest earning years. Golden handcuffs. Stock options vest at 60. Bonus structure rewards 25 plus years. Leave at 58, lose $45,000 in accumulated benefits. The system didn't force him to stay. It just made leaving financially devastating. So Jim stayed. Until 65. Until the company didn't need him anymore. Until they called it retirement and pretended it was a gift. What actually happens after retirement? Nobody tells you this part. Month 1 to 3. Relief. No alarm, no commute, no meetings. Bliss. Month 4 to 8. Boredom. Every day the same. No structure, no purpose. Golf gets old. Month 9 to 18. Identity crisis. I was a project manager for 42 years. What am I now? Month 18 to 36. Depression. Social isolation. Rapid cognitive decline. Health deteriorates. This is called the retirement cliff. Going from 100% to 0% overnight. Your brain doesn't handle it. Your body doesn't handle it. Studies show mortality increases 20% in the first 2 years after retirement. Not because work kept you alive, because sudden loss of purpose kills you. The truth retirees won't admit. Here's what makes this worse. Most people who retire at 65 are miserable within 2 years, but they won't say it because they spent 40 years working toward this moment. Sunk cost fallacy at its finest. They told everyone retirement would be amazing. They counted down the days. They had a party. Now they're depressed, purposeless, and declining. But admitting that means admitting they wasted 40 years chasing the wrong goal. So they post vacation photos on Facebook. They say, loving retirement. They lie. And you believe them. Because you need to believe retirement is the reward. Otherwise, what's the point of the last 40 years? What retirement actually is. Let me be clear about what's happening. Retirement isn't the reward for a life well lived. It's what companies give you when you're too old to be useful. They don't want 66-year-olds. Too expensive, too slow, too close to healthcare costs skyrocketing. So they created a narrative. You've earned this. Time to relax. Enjoy your golden years. Translation: we don't need you anymore. Please leave. But calling it forced exit sounds cruel. So they call it retirement and make you feel grateful for it. You spent 40 years building toward the moment your employer no longer wants you, and you call it success. The alternative nobody talks about. Jane left corporate at 45, not to retire, to restructure. Built a consulting practice, works 15 to 20 hours per week, makes $85,000. Age 45 to 58. Traveled to 30 countries, saw her kids grow up, helped her aging parents, stayed healthy. Age 58 to 70. Still consulting, still relevant, still sharp. Income steady. She never retired. She just stopped working for someone else's timeline. No pension cliff, no golden handcuffs, no sudden identity loss, no retirement depression. Because she never went from 100% to 0%. She went from 100% to 30%, then stayed there for 25 years and counting. The math that changes everything. But I'll make less money if I leave early. Let's check. Jim's path, traditional. Age 22 to 66. Works full-time. Makes $2.8 million lifetime. Age 66 to 78. Retired, depressed, health declining. Dead at 78. Jane's path, restructured. Age 22 to 45. Works full-time. Makes $1.1 million. Age 45 to 70. Consulting 20 hours per week. Makes $2.1 million over 25 years. Total, $3.2 million lifetime. Age 70 plus. Still working part-time. Still healthy. Still alive. Jane made $400,000 more and had an actual life for 25 extra years. Not because she's lucky, because she never entered the golden handcuff trap. The real problem. The problem isn't age 65. The problem is the cliff. Jim went from project manager working 50 hours per week to unemployed retiree overnight. His identity died. His purpose died. His routine died. Of course he's depressed. You can't stop being a person overnight and expect to be okay. What you should actually do. Don't optimize for retirement at 65. Optimize for never needing to retire. Build skills that work at any age. Consulting, teaching, writing, creating. Work full-time until 40 to 45. Then restructure. Not retire, restructure. 20 to 25 hours per week. Remote, flexible, sustainable. Do that until your body says stop. Not until some date on a calendar. No cliff. No golden handcuffs. No identity death. Just a long, gradual slope from full-time to part-time to whenever you're done. The brutal truth. Retirement at 65 isn't freedom. It's the consolation prize for giving your best years to someone else's company. By the time you get it, you're too old to enjoy it. And within 2 years, you'll realize the thing you worked 40 years for is making you miserable. But you won't admit it, because that would mean admitting you were wrong. So you'll post vacation photos and pretend, while Jim gains weight, watches TV, and slowly dies. Retirement is the reward for giving away your life, and by the time you get it, you don't have enough life left to enjoy it. Let me know, are you working toward retirement, or are you building work you never need to stop?